Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Now, I was asked multiple times to use Red's team from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so today we will be using that. I'll show you it real quick. You guys can see the full team movesets down below, but we got Lapras, Pikachu, Snorlax, Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. I can obviously choose to decide to Mega any of these. I'm probably going to Mega Evolve my Charizard. I actually made it a Charizard-Y, as in I have Air Slash. I just got a Heart Scale and gave it Air Slash and whatnot. But yeah, let's see how we do. If whoever, depending on, I'm hoping either Snorlax or Charizard put in the most work, but depending on which do, obviously I have the description describing that. But my Pikachu isn't the right nature that I want. I would typically want Hasty, but this is the Pikachu from my playthrough, and this is what I have on it. So yeah, if you guys missed any of my previous Wi-Fi battles, feel free to check them out. There's a playlist down below. I ask that you suggest something you want to see, and I try and make that come true. But some Pokemon I've already used, so if you guys want to check that out, feel free to. Also, feel free to check out the guide to team building. So guys, we'll be right back with the battle. Alright guys, so we have a game. Now, very threatening team on my opponent's side. I really do like my my Zard-Y in this. I gotta be careful about Pinsir though. Pinsir is a problem. I actually like Zardex a little bit better than Zard-Y, I'll be honest. But yeah, Pinsir's definitely a problem. Zapdos is annoying too. I'm going to use Lapras to weaken one or the other. Maybe get rid of Dugtrio as well. My Pikachu outspeeding Pinsir is very important, which is why I really do want to get rid of that Dugtrio. Because unfortunately my Pikachu is not the right nature, so it's not going to be faster than the Dugtrio. It will be it should be faster than the Pinsir though, if I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken though. Hold up. This is why I didn't want to stop for a sec, because I wasn't sure what I'd be using, because like, you know, when we first started Let's Go, nobody knew. But I am a couple points faster than Pinsir, which is good. Leads off with Zapdos, I'm fine with that. As I mentioned, I want some damage on this thing with Ice Beam. Zapdos is obviously a problem for my Pikachu. Not obviously, but it's annoyingly a problem for my Pikachu. My Combine Pikachu is actually really good in this. Again, if I was the right nature like Hasty, I'd be a lot better. But yeah, we throw off an Ice Beam here. As he goes for Thunderbolt, it's going to do a lot. But I need some damage on this Zapdos. So I value this damage a lot. That is so much. I'll throw off another one, even though they're more than likely going to roost. Yeah, because, I mean, 2 Ice Beams has a chance to freeze twice, so. And it's mainly just weakening. This is the big thing, too. I don't have rocks on this build. Red, bro. How come you didn't think about Stealth Rock? And the more they are defensive versus me, the more chances they're giving me to freeze them. So, I'll take it if I get it. I'll obviously take it. They also don't like my, they don't like my, my Venusaur at all. They should Thunderbolt here. I think that there's no reason to roost again. You're opening up. I'm just hitting you with 4 Ice Beams, dude. That's 10% chance to freeze every single time. A probability, bro. I'm more likely gonna get it, but even still, I don't think I'd roost in that situation. Well, especially not now. You gain nothing out of it. Just attack me. I don't get rocks up, man, because there's no rocks. Unfortunately, they're not in range of Charizard just yet. I think Venusaur is fine. I'll throw off a Sludge Bomb. If they go out into their Muck, I'm going to go for Sleep Powder on it. If they have Drill Peck, not much I can do about that, but yeah, we're going to Sludge Bomb here. Sludge Bomb still weakens them. I don't want to Mega Evolve this. I want to Mega Evolve Charizard. As they go for Sub Roost Thunderbolt. Interesting. Sub Roost Thunderbolt Toxic. I mean, you're not really stalling me out. This always breaks your sub. I think they're just trying to avoid a Sleep Powder. But then they can't touch me anyway, so what's the point? And if I get a Poison on you, it's even better for me. And the reason I went for Sludge Bomb is because I don't want them pivoting into Executor on the Sleep Powder or Leech Seed. Alright, they're content with giving me their Zapdos, which I'm okay with. I am definitely okay with this. This thing is a problem. So Zapdos is gone. Beautiful. Awesome for Pikachu. I mean, obviously my Poliwrath is a huge problem for them. I mean, excuse me, my Venusaur is a huge problem for them because they have like Poliwrath, they have like Pinsir and things like that too. So it makes sense that they would want to weaken it. And I know my Zard is a problem as well. I know my Zard is a problem. Executor comes out. So this is where it gets weird because, like, I don't want to sack this, but at the same time, I need to weaken this Pokemon, you know? So I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb here. They'll be able to knock me out with Psychic. They will definitely be able to knock me out with Psychic. I don't really switch in well, but I need this thing weakened for my Pikachu. And I still have Charizard-Y as well as Pikachu to deal with Poliwrath. So I get a Poison as well, which is pretty cool. Good for me. They're going to be able to knock me out. They should be able to knock me out with Psychic. There we go. And now I can bring out my my Blastoise and Revenge Kill them with Scald. Scald should be able to knock him out that range, and it also hits anything coming in, like Poliwrath, for example. I just need a little bit of damage on Poliwrath to knock it out. Like, just a little bit of damage on Poliwrath just to knock it out. With my... my Air Slash is like 90%, so... Scald you. That'll knock you out. At that percentage. It also has the chance to burn something coming in, which is why I went for Scald over Ice Beam or Dark Pulse. Executor and Zapdos are gone. Dougie is still a huge problem. Especially if it has Rock Slide. If it's like a toxic Sucker Punch, Earthquake, Stealth Rock variant, which it might be. It might be because it is a Stealth Rocker. It's less of a problem. If Muck wants to come out, I'm 100% going for Earthquake versus that thing to weaken it. If they go Poliwrath, I'm going for the Scald. I'm not trying to burn him, but it does enough damage I need for my Zard. They go up Poliwrath, yeah. Like I said, this does enough for Charizard. This Scald. So even if they bulk up, that doesn't really matter. As they do start bulking up. I mean, I also have that chance to burn them, but that's not really why I'm... I mean, yeah, obviously that's why I'm going for Scald, but it's mainly the damage, like I said. Because they go down to Air Slash, guaranteed, after 2 Scalds. And I'll live a +1 superpower. So I'll be able to bring out... I don't really care about the bulk up at all. That doesn't let you eat a hit from Pikachu either, like Thunderbolt. In fact, what I might do is actually just, if I get the burn here, I don't think they'd Waterfall, right? They'd Superpower if anything. I'm gonna bring out my Charizard now. I'm gonna keep Blastoise alive because it can deal with Dugtrio. If they Waterfall, great play. But I feel like they wouldn't because I'm going for Scalds, right? They may bulk up again. I think they'll go for Superpower. As they go for Low Kick, that's fine too. Does a lot, but I mean, not too much. They're in range of Charizard-Y's Air Slash, so this guarantee knocks them out after the 2 Scald turns. I don't mind them switching into Dugtrio either. Like I said, if I was a hasty Pikachu, it would be a little bit easier, but I'm going to be able to Mega Evolve. I'm going to be able to knock them out with this Air Slash, provided I do connect. Hey, not bad. Go ahead and give me this Poliwrath, my friend. Gone. Charizard-Y, doing a little bit. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. And depending on what they go out into. So, like, let's say they go out into their Dugtrio. I'm going to go out into my Snorlax on the Rock Slide. Actually, I don't even have to go Snorlax. I can keep this thing around because it can burn the Muck. I'm going to bring out Blastoise on the Rock Slide and throw off a Scald, which they have nothing to switch into. I have to get up Rocks. I don't really care either. I think Rocks is actually a misplay in front of a Charizard. I think they would go for Rock Slide. They go for Stealth Rock in front of a Charizard. That's crazy. So I don't think they actually have Rock Slide then. I think they're Sucker Punch, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Toxic. Because you want something to deal with... Is Earthquake the better play here? If Blastoise Earthquake 2-hit KOs Muck, then Earthquake is the better play. Because I don't think they would ever sack this. It does. It has a chance to 2-hit KO Muck. I'm going for Earthquake. I don't think they should sack Dugtrio. They will go Muck, most likely. And I don't think they'll risk Pinsir on a Scald. So let's see if we get 2-hit KO. Hey, that's looking like a 2-hit KO to me. That is looking like a 2-hit KO to me. Definitely looking like a 2-hit KO to me. So I'll Earthquake again. I got the higher roll there, so I know the next one is going to be able to KO them. It's like a 55% chance to 2-hit KO Alolan Mutt. But because I did get that higher roll, that helps me out a lot. And Blastoise always lives a hit from the... Blastoise always lives a hit from the Dugtrio. So what I do here is when they go Pinsir, I scald them for a little bit of damage. And then I sack Charizard. Maybe I don't even have to sack Charizard, but I scald them for just the damage I need for my Pikachu to be able to finish them off. So Red's team is putting in a little bit of work, okay? Appreciate you. This is why dealing with Zapdos was so good, because I was so weak to it. But yeah, I scald them for just damage. I don't have to Ice Beam, predicting them the Mega. Scald is the better play. Get off the damage I need. They're going to Mega Evolve in SD. Because their Dugtrio may not even have Rock Slide, I'm surprised they didn't Mega Evolve. Why would you not Mega Evolve there? There we go. Nice damage. I'll sack the Charizard here. I mean, this may come down to some plays later. They do Mega, yep. This may come down to some plays, though, in the end of the day. Like, maybe I have to Ice Beam or something. Ice Beam does do more than Scald, too, so they're in range of Ice Beam as well. They Swords Dance again. Which I think is a bit of a misplay. Unless they actually have Quick Attack. Dude, I have Pikachu in the back with Zippy Zap. Why'd you do that? I guess they couldn't... No, they do knock out Snorlax. Rocks are up. Why'd they Swords Dance again? If I got that damage, then I just Zippy Zap and win. Maybe they are Quick Attack? I don't think so. I mean, I always bring out Pikachu here. I don't think Zippy Zap actually knocks out Pinsir. I'll be real with ya. I do not think Zippy Zap knocks out Pinsir at all. It might because it's ridiculously strong, but I mean, I think I go for Thunder. There's no way their Quick Attack is their last move, right? Like, you don't run that on Pinsir in this metagame. I don't think you ever run that on Pinsir in this metagame. Do I Zippy Zap here? I might Zippy Zap. I think it's the play that doesn't risk me. I feel like it is, or do I? Or should I? Like, okay, let's say I have time. So let's say I predict the Let's say I try and predict the No. Thunderbolt's my play. Always. They do switch out to Dugtrio. Yeah. It doesn't matter. This was always my play. So this play wouldn't work out for them if I was max speed. But unfortunately, I am not. Unfortunately, I am not. And also, unfortunately, I don't have rocks, and this play won't work out for them ever. I'm gonna go Snorlax. Because Snorlax needs to hit. This Earthquake doesn't do that much. It's still a 3-hit KO. It is definitely still a 3-hit KO. And I just get to click Self-Destruct. And the reason I'm clicking Self-Destruct is because... Yeah, they know Earthquake here. Nice. The reason I click Self-Destruct is because it knocks out... It knocks out Pinsir if they double that into it. And it also does enough damage to Dugtrio to the point of Ice Beam from my Pinsir. So, if they double back out into Pinsir, predicting me to go for Earthquake... Because they need Dugtrio alive. I'm assuming they know that my Pikachu is not max speed. Otherwise, I would go for an attack here. Like I said, if I was max speed on Pikachu, we would not be in this situation. But it's just my nature. They go for the Rock Slide flinch. Ooh, and they did have Rock Slide. Okay, cool. Let's see if they get it. Don't get it. Nice. So this will not knock them out, but it puts them in range of Ice Beam. And that means that Pinsir cannot come in on Ice Beam. That means Pinsir's not going to be able to come in. I mean, assuming that, you know, Ice Beam knocks out Pinsir. Which I'm pretty sure it does. Actually, it may live. Well, I don't have a better play either way. Yeah, I don't have a better play either way. I go for Ice Beam here. Oh, they stay in. I win then. Even if they crit me, I should live this. Yep, nice. I win the game with big Pikachu in the back. Not bad. So Red's team was able to do it. I'm glad that Zard was able to deal with Poliwrath though. That was very crucial. This Blastoise put in so much work though. Got the chip damage I needed. Knocked out Exeggutor. Knocked out Alolan Dougie. Pinsir's gonna come out. Doesn't matter because I can just go Pikachu. I can click Thunderbolt and knock him out, and that'd be game. So I'm glad Zard was able to knock out Poliwrath. That was huge. I'm glad they gave me Zapdos. I feel like they actually should have kept their Zapdos. Zapdos would have been very problematic, especially because they're sub-toxic. Or, well, sub-roost. I don't know if they're sub-toxic. I don't think that... I don't know what they're thinking about. Basically, I click Ice Beam versus Pinsir always. Pinsir should knock me out with X-Scissor. And then Pikachu comes in and clicks Thunderbolt, and that's game. And if they go for SD and somehow live, that doesn't really matter because I have Zippy Zap anyway. They go for the Rock Slide. I think X-Scissor knocked me out, dude. I don't think... Yeah, dude, that did so much. You could have just X-Scissored me. Hey, Blastoise picks up that KO too. Gets the roll. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, cool. So maybe Blastoise put in even... I think Blastoise put in even more work than Charizard-Y. Let's see how the second game ends up going though. But yeah, guys, we will be right back with another battle. Alright, so we have a nasty game. A very nasty game indeed. Double Psychics, Mega Arrow. Man, I love Lapras in this though. I got that Mega Horn for the Raichu. My Pikachu helps me check the Gyarados as well as the Alakazam, Venomoth, etc. Charizard-Y is not bad at all either because of its Flamethrower. And Air Slash is also like almost not... Basically, if I get rid of Aerodactyl and I get rid of Raichu, Air Slash is also non-resisted. So, we're leading Lapras because if they lead off with a Alolan Raichu, they'll do a lot to me with Thunderbolt, but Mega Horn picks up the KO. And I want that Pokemon gone because a fast Thunderbolt and a fast Psychic versus this team is a threat. Especially because I need Snorlax to deal with them. So, lead off with Aerodactyl. This is fine too. They're more than likely just going to go for rocks. I'm going to click the Ice Beam always here. Not resisted by their team. As they go for Rock Slide. Ice Beam is still fine as long as I don't get flinched. Come on, buddy. Pull through, Lapras. Thank you. So I needed this because basically if they choose to give me the KO on this over getting a Rocks, it's just a lot easier for me. And I can mix it up with a Thunderbolt here. As they go for another Rock Slide. That's fine though. I can bring out Pikachu and go for the Zippy Zap. And I basically prevented Rocks, which is amazing for Charizard-Y. Now obviously they don't have to stay in. They can go out into their Venusaur if they want. But then that allows me to go out to my own Venusaur. Alright Pikachu, I need you to do this for me. Stay in, Aerodactyl. Thank you. Okay, awesome. So that means I don't have to play a game with rocks, and that's amazing because now my Charizard is going to be very threatening. Of course, the Raichu is going to be extremely threatening for me. I was kind of hoping that Lapras would be able to deal with that, but that is not the case. At all. A few options they have here. They can go Raichu, I guess, if they want to. They definitely won't go Gyarados. Maybe Zam. Venomoth is an option too. They go Alakazam. I think I just Zippy Zap this thing twice. Oh, they didn't even outside Mega Ball, so this is definitely going to 2-hit KO Alakazam. Nice. Do I die to Psychic? I don't know. Nice, Pikachu. Okay, okay. Hey, worth it, worth it. It's definitely worth it. They're probably going to switch out the Venusaur, which they obviously should. Why are they not switching out? Hey man, go ahead and give me 2 of the giant threats. And this means that my Snorlax is still there to check Alolan Raichu. Unless they just thought they could go out into a Alolan Raichu now, Calm Mind, and beat my entire team. I'm really surprised Raichu didn't come out. I want to save this for Gyarados. Should I even? Venomoth, Raichu, Mega Gyarados, Venusaur. Or one or the other. I think because I do have Venusaur, I should be okay versus them. I'm gonna go for Switch's last year. They'll be faster than me. Yep. I don't want Venusaur, excuse me, I didn't want Snorlax taking a hit. Because that might be the difference between me losing to this Pokemon and not. So if I go Blastoise, I tank their hit. Right? And I might be able to knock him out with Earthquake. No. I gotta go Snorlax here. I was really worried. Like I know I talked about saving that thing for the for Pikachu, excuse me, for Gyarados, but I feel like I was okay to save. I have Venusaur for Gyarados, so I should be okay. And right here, I just click Facade because it hits everything better than Earthquake does as they go out into their evil Shrimp. Nice. I get a little bit of damage off on this. That's good for Zard. Zard's definitely going to be key in the end game. And I can bring out my Venusaur now. Immediately on you. Yeah, that damage is very key. If they opt to Mega Evolve this over Venusaur, it makes it even easier for me. They do. Nice. So that means that it is weak to my Mega Drain. Which is what I kind of wanted. So here I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb. Now the reason I'm going for Sludge Bomb over anything else is because I don't want them going Venusaur on the Sleep Powder. And if they go Venomoth, I want damage on them. I'm surprised they subbed. So they thought I was a defensive nature and they thought they could avoid a Sleep Powder by going for sub. But all it did for them was make them lower to the point of Sludge Bomb. And I still get to break their sub and I get some recovery here. The thing is though, the Crunch is going to do a lot. Crunch is going to do a lot. Yeah. I can Sleep Powder the Venomoth though. Gosh, it did so much. We'll just Sludge Bomb here. It picks them off. It hits Venusaur, which I would not mind damage on. They're already in range of Air Slash. They do go Raichu as well, which I think is a bit of a misplay. Because I feel like that might win me the game. Because this damage is the damage I needed on Raichu. And I even get a poison, which is very crucial. But this damage is the damage I needed on Raichu to knock it out with Flamethrower. And my Charizard-Y always lives a Thunderbolt. So I go for Sludge Bomb again. Ooh! I see you, my friend. I see you. So what they're trying to do is set up with Venomoth in my face. But I would not let that happen. No. No, no, no. I'm going hard Snorlax. And I'm clicking self-destruct. Not on this thing, but on the Venomoth. So I'm going to go Snorlax now. I'm going to keep Venusaur alive because it's still faster than Gyarados. And obviously they have that light screen, so I can't Flamethrower on the Venomoth to knock it out. But Snorlax doesn't let the Venomoth set up on me for free. Nice. Alright, so that's 2 turns of light screen. Raichu goes down to poison. The poison was obviously lucky. I mean, 30% chance though. What can you... It happens. But... They might try and go Venomoth now and Sleep Powder. They might go Venusaur and Sleep Powder. If they do go Venusaur, they go out into their... That's a good play, actually. That's a very good play. Because it gets damage off on me. I'm going to save my Snorlax. I don't want to sack my Venusaur because my Venusaur can come in and then later revenge this. I think Blastoise literally loses to Venomoth, loses to Venusaur, and loses to Gyarados. Well, maybe not Gyarados, but I can go for Scald here. I don't know if Crunch KOs me. It might not. And Scald won't KO them. So what I'm hoping for is a double down. I'm happy they got the defense drop because that means they'll knock me out no matter what. But I'm hoping for is a double down. Look at this Scald having to go out. If they get burned, yeah. But the main thing is, I'm wasting their light screen, which means I can bring out my Charizard, I can Mega Evolve and click Flamethrower. Nice. And even though it actually isn't a double down, because Burn doesn't knock them out here, I can now bring out my Charizard, Light Screen will end, and then I can Flamethrower the last 3 Mons. This, the Venusaur, and the Venomoth, and that should be game. That should be game. Big Charizard about to come out. It's time. I'm faster than Venomoth. I'm faster than Venusaur. Let's go, Charizard-Y. Pick up the last 3 KOs. So, like, I feel like they should have definitely got up rocks versus me when they saw Charizard. That's number 1. But they also threw out their Alakazam, which I think was, like, I feel like this guy could have played their Alakazam a lot better. They also could have played their Raichu was fine. I got the poison on it, which actually stopped it. And I think the light screen setup was really cool. I think they should have tried to go Venomoth and sleep powder my Snorlax and try and set up from there. Obviously, that's why I made the Snorlax play, so I can self-destruct in their face. But now, with no light screen, and you're facing a Charizard-Y, you can't even Mega Evolve with this thing. This is going to die. Charizard-Y is picking up the last 2 KOs. Give me this. Give me that. Ooh, it barely missed out on the KO as they go for sleep powder here. Hold up. Hold up. That doesn't even matter, though. I just got to wake up. I really just got to wake up, and I'm still beating Venomoth. And I still have my Venusaur at the end of the day. I'll live Sludge Bombs too. They have to go hard Venomoth. Like, that's their only way of winning. There's no way I lose to Sludge Bomb spam or Leech Seed. Yeah, you're giving me too many turns. That's the one guaranteed turn of sleep. Now my Charizard has multiple opportunities to wake you up. So the sleep powder was good, but I think they had to go hard Venomoth. Well, it still risks the same thing, but now they're just giving me more opportunities to wake up, and they obviously can't, you know, double put me to sleep. I don't get the first turn wake, but I can get a second turn wake here. Dude. They tried to... What did you think I would do, though? If I woke up, I was clicking Flamethrower and knocking you out. If you have Sludge Bomb, you should be going for it. But even then, it doesn't matter. Big Charizard is back. I can't believe Venusaur... They have to be careful, nature. Calm nature, rather. Charizard's still fast asleep. Hey, wake up, buddy. Why are you guys... I'm not going to roost. So that's what they're expecting me to do. They're expecting me to roost. But I'm not going to. I'm a Charizard-Y, my friend. I'm going to click Flamethrower. Wake up, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so you're going to go down to Flamethrower. I've always been like tossing up between Flamethrower and Fire Blast. Fire Blast 2 KO Zapdos, whereas Flamethrower doesn't, unless rocks are up. But like, I just don't want to miss, you know? This thing already has enough trouble as it is. It's a fire type and flying type in a stealth rock driven metagame. But it doesn't matter. Venomoth's going to come out. I'm guaranteed faster because I am timid. Go ahead and pick up this next KO with the Flamethrower. And that should be game. Alright. Alright, so Charizard-Y doing a little bit of work. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Like I said, you guys can check out the playlist down below for any of my previous Wi-Fi battles. Feel free to also check out the guide to team building, and also feel free to suggest a Pokemon you want to see me use next. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.